Hello and welcome to this video where I'm going to teach you how to craft the perfect holiday card. I'm your host Jaclyn Friedlander and today we will be making this. An envelope with a great holiday note card inside. The supplies you are going to need are a pattern, which you will get by taking an envelope and opening it up, and then that will be what you use as your base. 12 by 12 stationery paper that has a design on it. If you're following along and making holiday cards, I recommend using paper with a holiday design, but you can use whatever paper you like. Either tape or glue. Glue is going to give you better lines, and I'm using Art Glitter Designer Dries Clear Adhesive, or you can just use tape, a pencil, a paper clip, and a pair of scissors. Let's get started. The first thing you want to do is take an envelope that will fit within the 12 by 12 piece of paper once it's unfolded and open it up. I have this pattern right here, and what I'm going to do is choose a piece of stationery paper and then decide how and where I want to place it. Take your pencil and trace around this on the back of the stationery piece of paper, or what I like to do is I take the paper clip and I line it up to the edge, and then I fasten it in place. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut around my pattern. This is a craft that I love because it is easy and quick. Perfect. Now you can set your scraps aside and you can unpin your pattern, and there you have it. So this pointy flap is going to be our top edge and the bottom is going to fold up. Now you want to use the corners, corner to corner, as your guide for folding. So what I like to do is I like to flip it over and then I sort of get it in position. I use that corner to corner as my guide, and I fold along that line as perfectly as I can. And then once I feel like it's straight, then I put a little more pressure and tap it down. And then I fold in the two side flaps. And then I put that crease in for the top flap. Then I unfold everything now that I have my creases, and I actually fold the two sides in, and this is where you're going to put your glue. So you're gonna put your glue along this edge and along this edge as thin as possible, or if you're using tape, what I do is I fold it up and then I put the piece of tape here and here. I prefer to use the glue because I feel like it looks a little bit neater. And you want to try and get not too much excess. You want to get as thin of a line as you possibly can. And if you do have excess, you can just... Ultimately, that's how easy and quick it is to make your envelope, because you've taken an existing envelope and used that as your pattern. So now what we want to do is we want to create the card inside. Since I already have one, I can use it sort of as a guide and decide where I want to place it. But if you don't have one yet, what you can do is you can use the envelope as a guide to see what size you need to make it. So I'm gonna use this one like this, and then once you've done one, like I said, it's really easy to do multiples. And I'm gonna find my scissors. And now I have the card for inside my envelope. Now I have the card for inside my envelope. And you can write on the back whatever your holiday greeting is. And then what I do to make sure that these go through the mail correctly is you put the stamp in the corner, you put an address label here with the return address, and then you put the address that is going to in the center. And I prefer to use labels so that you can really see and it pops up off the holiday card. And then if you want, you can choose to use some stickers to embellish the back, or whatever additional creative touches you would like to use. This is something really fun you can do with the whole family, get them involved in the making process, and then send these out for your family holiday cards, or you can give them as stationery packs. I hope you have enjoyed this Crafting the Perfect Holiday Card tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and please click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.